do that a lot. There's going to be some craziness, Dave. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's play pickleball.
Point.
Just missed that.
Yeah, he had him fooled. Yeah, Riley was loading up with that big pancake forehand, and Jack went to the backside.
Oh, we're going to play straight up to start here for Wilson and Newman. Keep an eye on that, meaning they're going to just switch sides back and forth.
Right, so a little more relevant to what I was saying earlier.
Yes.
As Thomas loves to run around that backhand like Jack does.
0-1-1. Second serve.
Hammered?
Yeah, hammered. And Shick, just a great two-handed backhand, but that one a little too high.
Man, is that good. Did not panic off the tape, Adam. Come on.
I'm raising my hand up here because I would have panicked.
Yes. We are heads of the panic club here.
Just would have flailed at something.
Good night, and gets tagged off the bounce. That's how hard this man hits the ball.
And he was on the baseline, and he caught it in the rib cage. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be three of the best points when you're talking about the pancake of Riley Newman combined with Sock and Thomas Wilson. Unreal.
Oh.
Yeah, right toe was on. Right toe.
Right toe on there, and Jack was ready to just destroy that, and the doctor got his backhand in the way there.
3-0-1.
Looking up at the scoreboard there, not going to get a review. We will play on, and that's Don Stanley, head referee.
Second serve.
That's a great combination on the full stretch on the initial ball, too. So using that athleticism and wingspan early from Sock, even though they do have a 3-point deficit.
So why is men's doubles the hardest to transition over from tennis?
It's a little more nuanced. You know, singles, obviously, the transition. Mixed, the guy often goes a little crazy from the left and uses those shots, but you got to have the soft stuff in men's doubles. You just have to.
Side out.
Yeah, we saw just a wild match earlier with Lauren Stratman and Julian Arnold. So in mixed doubles, you're going to get that more, a little less so in men's.
That does not happen very often. That's the ball he wants, but Tate kisses it wide, and Shick and Sock are on the board.
1-3-1.
Wow. Just demolished.
Yeah, and a great job from him. That ball was up around his shoulder, so he flattened it out. When that ball comes in lower, he gets the good spin. That time, it was all power.
Second serve.
You talked about the soft stuff.
Yeah, the soft stuff. And, you know, he really loves to run around the backhand, so he's going to have to find that perfect balance of when to do that and when to trust his backhand side.
Oh, and the fear hand goes off the tape there after just ripping one that you don't usually drive one that hits the baseline.
3-2-1.
He does.
Yeah, I don't know who coined that, the fear hand, but I love it.
I believe that's Brad Gilbert, so let's give him credit from tennis. If I'm wrong on that, tennis fans, let us know, but I think I'm right.
Oh my.
Second serve.
And he's been known to chirp at Riley, and he held the pose there.
Yeah, if there's one person it's not going to affect, it's Riley Newman.
Of course,
though.
he wants it, actually.
Several others, it will. Yeah, it's a great decision from Colin to pull off. He was going to go for that two-handed backhand, and I mentioned he has a good one, but when you got Sock waiting there with the forehand, you got to defer in that situation.
2-3-1.
Yeah, three
serve.
slice attempts from the back of the court to get forward, and a great job by Wilson getting it down at the feet of Shick, because he was coming in hot, looking for some serious two-handed power.
Side out.
Not get a second serve here. Can't kick in the second one, and continue on to 3 apiece here.
3-2-1. Second serve.
Yeah, got the easy fifth he was looking for and couldn't clear the net.
3-2-2.
Waving the Cobra as Sock here in men's doubles, and then misses the soft one again.
I'm not sure I've ever said, calling his match, that he pulled off and didn't go for offense when it might have been there, but that might have been the case that last point.
Point.
That's a great initial cover in the middle, but couldn't come up with the next ball. Riley Newman off the bounce on the backhand side. Very, very good shot for him.
5-2-2. Point.
Another one kisses off the tape and goes
Timeout
wide.
receiver,
And,
6-2-2.
Shick, and so
6-2-2.
nice start for Newman and Wilson here.
Oh,
Point.
man.
I think it hit paddle.
Yeah, I do
Yes.
too. I do too. But my goodness, was there a lot of pop on that ball, and up
Yes,
in a
definitely got
high area for sure.
7-2-2.
Boy, that net cam just doesn't pull any punches. If you can
Side
get
out.
it past these two with a pickleball overhead, that is doing something.
And he was over on Colin's side, so that gives him a sharper angle. What's happening? Oh, he's calling it out? What?
Oh, is there a little? Oh, oh, no. Okay, is that Brittany?
Did it hit the baby?
Is that Brittany? I think it's Thomas's wife, Brittany, and their new little baby back there. So that's what took place there. There they are. Oh, I don't think it hit the baby.
Okay,
but,
good,
it was
good.
very close.
2-7-1.
Because, okay, all is well. I wondered, all of a sudden something was transpiring there.
Second serve.
You see Jack, and Jack is looking up into the sun now too on that one.
Yeah, he did a bit of a squint after that last forehand miss.
2-7-2. Side
Yeah,
out.
that's a phenomenal jam up from Thomas Wilson there, as Sock, so athletic, clears his body really nicely, but not quite quick
7-2-1.
enough that time.
Oh dear.
Second serve.
area.
It's just unreal.
Okay, Brittany, we need a new. Brittany is moving. I'm encouraging her to move. And Brittany is getting to a safer place in the stands here.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
Jack's a brand new father himself.
Yes.
As are you, Adam.
Yes.
Get these kids to safety.
Yes, smart move, Brittany, smart move.
7-2-2.
Yes. I mean, we need an Arizona Cardinals or a Coyotes helmet for these kids.
Point.
There it is. Nice job from Riley Newman, able to get the ball out of the air, taking away just enough time from Shick, who was sliding over.
Boy, and I like that they're switching back and forth. That is such a different look depending on who's on the left side of the court here.
Side out.
And that's the Thomas Wilson will learn. That is exactly what Riley wants you to do. Feed the pancake.
Yes, so it's tough in the moment to pull off there, but nice job by Sock, able to kind of bunt to that backhand down low.
Okay, here's one of the new moves. They told us there could be some differences, so we had literally Shick running forward and got out of there, and Jack took the third. That was something. We're going to play that several times for you. Colin might have been there for that. So they have been playing with new formations, and we certainly saw one right there.
Hey, young in the sport, not fully figured out yet, so why not tinker? Yeah, I think it dropped just in.
Yeah, Riley guessed wrong there. And that's the one you're hoping. Keep going, keep going. Wow.
And he's crashing to get a forehand. Yes. He got a backhand, unreal shot from Thomas Wilson.
He was defending the honor of his baby, who's not even sitting there anymore.
Now 2-2. Side out.
Thomas says, why would I do that?
Yeah. Thomas, I love when he talks with himself. He gives us all the information we need. We usually agree with him, like, emphatically.
Yeah, maybe not emphatically there, but I'll agree with him.
A little deep for Thomas there.
But I like the switcheroo, too. A bit of a half stack. Yeah. Thomas very comfortable on the left. And Riley has played not a lot, but a bit of right, especially in mixed with his sister over there. But I remember in men's when we'd play him and he'd end up on the right, that unique grip, we would just be like, let's dink it to his forehand, but he just never missed. No, so it's not like, oh, he's over there, he's going to be a fish out of water, we got him. Nah, that's just not the case.
He's just going to make 3 million balls over there and then racketeering it backhand in the middle. That is obscene. That is world class from a world-class tennis player on the pickleball court.
From a low position on the solo shake and bake to freeze Thomas Wilson completely. Yeah, just unreal combination.
Not surprised that return went to Colin Shick there, because Jack can get on a heater and then 3 or 4 points happen in less than 30 seconds. You can't let that happen. Just a smart, simple adjustment right there.
But they need that Shick two-hander from the back of the court because it's a very good one, and he had one very early high, that one in the net. They need that to set up Jack Sock with his offense.
Point.
Yeah, that's
game point.
There. That was a great alley from Thomas Wilson, who didn't really look like he considered hitting that ball.
10-5-1.
Saw the windup and just got out of there. Oh, and they got caught faking, and there is something new. I talked to Riley Newman. He's like, hey, I had a belief that teams shouldn't tap paddles at halftime, but he also understands that it's part of pickleball, so he's back in business.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
what'd you say, 900 to 1,400
Yes.
for amateur play this year? So good.
Point.
There's a nice let go from Colin Shick.
So in the last game, here's that crazy formation switch as Colin Shick went charging
1-0-2.
forward. That was more of a shake and bake there. There may be another one. I think he went the other way, so I'm not sure that was the play, but aggressive nonetheless. Oh, look at this dig from Shick.
Oh my.
Wow, so much backspin on that. That is a guy I want in the operating room if he's able to get to that ball.
Yes, unreal hands after a vintage 3-shot combination from Riley, which is
2-0-2.
almost always finished.
Threads the needle. Colin Shick says, Jack, I'm going to play on the left. This is how you hit a backhand.
How do you get it between those two slowly? I don't understand that shot. That was incredible from Colin Shick.
Now back to the right, Colin.
Side out.
Yeah, last night I saw Shick saw it quite a few times rip that forehand and then downy soft, that carved backhand. That time just caught the tape, but either way, some very soft hands while moving forward.
0-3-1.
The out was partner communication, so we will play on here.
Point.
That same ball about 3 times there, Adam?
Yeah, I think so. And that time he didn't even get the outlight one first.
Bounce, that's partner communication. All clean.
Yeah, I think that was clearly
After the bounce,
partner
that's an out
communication.
call. Before it's partner communication, live ball. Here we go.
Don and I were on the same page there, so
1-3-1.
here's an ask from Sock to return to Riley.
Hand so well, so it has to be
2-3-1.
almost perfect if you want to beat him on that wing.
Yeah, that's one of those. All right, Colin, we'll let you play the left one more time. That might be it for the day. Oh, Riley Newman with a lob.
I heard no. That's
I've
an
never
out call.
seen.
That's second serve. Challenge. Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the nope call. The result of the rally puts us at 2-3-2. After review, the out call stands, the challenge is lost, and the timeout is lost. 1 timeout, 2 timeouts. We will resume play at 2-3-2.
Shocked.
Yes.
Not team shock, just surprise.
And sometimes they have a different angle as
They may
well,
have
so
seen
that's
something different. So
possible.
we'll go with that. Boy, that was as late a partner protection as you'll see there from Jack. And
Point.
Riley wins that, and that looked like a great chance to chirp, and he just went right back to playing ball.
Take him to IHOP, Riley. That was as pancake as it gets. Sock, that's going to beat a lot of players, but that is
3-3-2.
not the spot to go on Mr. Newman.
Ooh, he was there and just too much inside spin there.
Yeah, and a nice little shuffle step from Riley. I did not think he was going to be able to take that ball out of the air, but he did.
So nice response from Newman and Wilson. They get ahead
4-3-2.
here in game 2. Again, just a round of 16 match here, folks.
Point.
You can see them. I mean, for pickleball terms, he is a mile away from the kitchen line there.
Yeah, you said it earlier, that's what it's been. A spectacular point and then a missed
5-3-2.
soft shot from Team Shock has been the difference.
Okay. Oh, okay. So Thomas, little yell.
And he hit the ball over to the left. So Jack had the ball, and he hit it over to the left after the Wilson squeal when he caught him on the right hip. I like this.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good.
Yes, it is. I also saw a deliberate swing and a miss from Shick on that last point, too. So tricky.
Point.
Oh, man, got to make that one.
Yeah,
all over it.
Yeah, he just throws his hands up because he knows he's in a great position. And hitting down on the ball, just hit down just a bit too much.
And the with the microphone on there. So Nina, you're the best. Really appreciate that. It's even bullet points on there. Wow.
Side out.
I mean, he ran a mile to find a play in there, Adam.
He did, and he found a good one, Dave.
Yeah.
and that was very light, a little banter after that one between Thomas Wilson and Jack
3-7-1.
So, okay, but it is engaged. I would stay out of it. You are up, comfortable. Don't poke the bear.
Point.
He said,
Just wide.
It's got to be out.
I don't know if it's got to be
it was
out.
about half a piece of an inch out, but it was.
4-7-1.
That's pretty back through the middle with both of them backing off and just pounces on the next one.
Yeah, it's just classic pro pickleball. Almost never finishing with the initial speed up, clean it up on the next ball. Great combination from Jack Sock.
Yeah, and that started with, again, we haven't seen that Shick doing it backhand that could really set their offense in motion.
5-7-1.
It just hasn't happened. They were able to get out of it that time. Crazy hop. Jack's able to fight it off. Way too high.
Yeah, and that's the tough part of those slice shots from the back of the court. Often they carry too far, and when you can take it out of the air, as Thomas Wilson, you can do a lot of damage.
Would you let her see that top spin or just flat?
Well, he has the ability to do the top spin, but he doesn't seem to really want to, and also on the dinks as well. So when he gets in that cross-court pattern, especially with Thomas Wilson, Thomas is really rolling it and hitting it, and Colin is kind of just bunting that ball back in play. Now, he's not missing a lot, but he's not doing a whole lot with it either.
All right, they have fought back within one. Again, way too high from Colin to start that mess.
Yeah, and he, tried to bail himself out sliding over on the backhand, but when it's that high to the Thomas Wilson forehand, almost no shot.
I believe you call that night-night. There's that fake swing from Colin again. So the theatrics are in play there.
That is fun. That is fun.
So fun. He had no intention of hitting that ball. You can't follow that up with a missed return. You just can't. But they did. Oh, Colin went looking for a paddle tap.
Yeah, I normally just, if I get denied, I normally walk back. He was, he was persistent. I respect that.
Yikes. Oh, what a dig out. Oh, but Jack can't jump in there.
Yeah, crazy hands. I mean, that was a bit higher as he was off balance on the
court. Have been 0 or 1. There are more over here. A missed return just flew in there. That's a pretty two-handed backhand. That's the first fist in the air from Riley Newman, and we are at match point. threads it down the middle
Side
to
out.
save match point, and Riley can just look at him and get him the thumbs up.
Yeah, Thomas was just kind of spinning around all over the place, and I don't blame him for
16-1.
trying to get out of the way of the ball. I would have let it go too, but he dropped it in somehow.
Great get from Colin. Ooh, and dared to go to the stack of pancakes and live to tell about it.
Well, Riley covers his whole body with his forehand, so he went left shoulder instead of right and got just enough of it
17-1.
to handcuff Riley.
Wow, man, that's the
Second
one
serve.
right there. If they look back on this, I mean, we've seen that thing dive into people's feet so often, just not on today for Colin.
17-2. Side out.
He stayed with the backhand
Match
there,
point.
and I think that that's going to be a great development for him moving forward, even though he missed that one. Pick spots when to run around it instead of always.
Match point number 2, and we have a
10-7-1.
child being brought across the court, so well done, Don. Just wait. Great touch on that from Thomas Wilson. And that will do it. Impressive win for Riley Newman and Thomas Wilson. Shick and Sock, they're working through it, but what a tough round of 16, 2 tournaments in a row. Riley, I'll start with you. You played these guys 2 tournaments in a row. Did you guys make any adjustments? Did you look at the video from the first match? You came in here and you guys played terrific today.
You know, it's always fun playing in Arizona. I mean, this is my used to be my hometown. I have a lot of family here, so always fun to be playing back in Arizona. But not too many different adjustments from the last time we played them last month. I think their team is such a streaky team that they can kind of light it up and put a lot of points on the board. So we just had to weather the storm, get a lot of balls back, and just play rock solid defense.
Thomas, Adam Stone here. I know you are very protective of the ladies in your life. How did you feel about your opponent hitting overheads right at them? Unbelievable.
Hey, man, before the match, I went up to Jack. I'm like, hey, dude, it's a battle of the new dads. And he goes, all right. I didn't think he was going to go at my baby. So, you know, that's just next level stuff. But she's okay. She's got all these roles to protect her. She loves that formula. So we're all good.
Love it. Riley, what we did see a lot of was you guys just playing straight up. You can both play well on either side. Is that the plan moving forward, to go try and win this tournament in your former backyard? What should we be looking for as the rounds get smaller and the number of teams are less and less?
I mean, Thomas is so athletic that I think, you know, for the most part, I think it's a solid strategy to just start straight up and then kind of feel out who's going to be playing, you know, better on what side, the left or the right. I think in that matchup, I was fairly comfortable going cross court with whoever was on that side. And then Thomas is just so good about pinching the middle and putting a lot of pressure. But I think whatever team we're playing against, that's kind of what will decide on who's going to be playing the left. So that's the versatility of this team. And I'm excited. I mean, it's just fun playing in Arizona. This is the courts that I train at. So I definitely have a good feel for the courts, and I'm excited to keep rolling on.
Well, you guys played terrific today, so congratulations. 11-5, 11-7. They are moving on.